people are seeing that this lady is really shameless for coming out to say something like this, that she slept with 3,000 men. What kind of a lady is she? Doesn't she have a family?
Is he up to 1,000?
More than.
Give me rough estimate of the number of men where you don't.
I've lost count of men I've slept.
No, just rough estimate.
No, I can't even remember now.
Is it up to 3,000?
Like, it's more than, like...
Esther, you say you slept with 3,000 men. It is very difficult to believe that. And why would you even come out publicly to say something like that?
Okay.
I want you to be patient and listen to this video to the end. After hearing the story of this lady, you may end up shedding tears. What he went through, the condition that made her to sleep with 3,000 men in 3 months. In fact, you will pity her. But there are lessons we are going to learn from her story. There are plenty lessons that will help you to learn. You know, our people said they know they take good eye, they go white garment. Wetin make someone go white garment? Na wahala, na problem. That is why I want you to listen to this video. You will understand that before you condemn person, before you abuse person, before you criticize person, first of all, listen to his or her story. Why this happened? Why he did what he did? Why he went to that place, not supposed to be there? Don't just conclude. That is why I'm not supporting evil. I'm not supporting sin. I'm not supporting someone to do bad. That's why I want you to listen to the video. Then you can make your judgment. Then you can make your own opinion. You can use it to advise the public. If something happened like this, you should do like this. This is the lesson you learn. Don't forget to share it. When you share it, others will learn from her story. Just the way you learn, others will learn. So it's part of evangelism. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, do so you can be part of what we're doing here. Relax and watch the video.
You always see in the comment section people say, be like, say this one's no get family.
Yes, I
and then now I'm hearing you talking about you don't have a family. Can you tell us about that part of your life? What do you mean by you don't have a family? Is it that the absence of family has made you lose your sense of shame and dignity, that you can come to the internet and say anything that comes to your mind? And there are some other videos where you've posted on Instagram that you are horny, you want to have sex, who is available, those kinds of videos. Like, if truly you have a family that is active online, I'm just wondering, how would they feel watching their daughter, their cousin, their niece, or whatever, their relative, making these kinds of statements publicly?
Like, it's like I'm the black sheep in my family, the way they see me. Though I don't care how they see me, because talking about family, I don't even want to go there, but talking about family, the way I was brought up is not something I just want to talk about, because I'm the only child. I have only my mom, and all my life I could say that I'm a proud bastard.
What do you mean by you're a proud bastard?
I know people don't like being called bastard, but in my own way, I could say that I should be the first person to claim that she's a bastard. I was born, I don't have a father, I don't even have a mom. I'm sorry to say, even though I have a mom right now, I'm a rejected child, in the sense that the way I was born, my mom never wanted me, and my father, I don't even know him.
Up till today?
Yeah, I've not met him before.
And you are the only child?
Yes.
So you never had a family involved in your life? Tell us the story. I feel like people should hear this part.
My family involvement in my life is only, like, when I was little. The only way my family could remember me is when they needed an house help. That's when they would come to me. and tell whoever that I'm staying with them that they need me to come and stay with them. Like, okay, I was born in Lagos in Surulere, Aguda Udogorandu. I don't even know who my mother is until 2022. That's when I knew who my mom, that's the person I've been calling aunt, happens to be my mom. So far back, some years ago, when I was 7 years, I was staying with my step grandmother in the village. So one of my aunts that stays in Aba came to village to pick me and promised my grandfather and my step grandmom that she was going to take care of me. Then I followed her to Aba. Getting to Aba, I was made to hawk ice water. Then it was ice water. So I was made to hawk ice water. No, hawking is not even the problem, but the way she was maltreating me, she never sent me to school. So from hawking ice water, I started hawking. She started selling drink. So I was made to hawk minerals in the crate. I don't know, far back then in area market, you will see some people that will hawk ice water mineral. They will be using the opener to hit on. Buy your mineral.
They still do it still today.
Buy your mineral here.
Yes.
So that's what I was doing in area market.
How old were you then?
I was 7.
Wow. And you were not attending school?
I was not in
You've
school.
never attended school at any
No,
point?
never attended any school then.
Wow.
So I was hawking. Then there was a day I went to hawk for her. In the morning, once I get to the shop and carry the drink to go and sell, I won't eat. She would tell me that I must sell everything before I will come back and eat. So when after hawking, on Faithful Day, I went to a restaurant to sell mineral. Then as I was carrying the drink up on my hair, the cotton drew one of the bottle and it fell. So when I got to the shop, I remitted the money I made, and she found out, and I told her that, auntie, please, like in Igbo, I was like, you could aqua one bottle, like it's by mistake. The next thing, she beat me, like she refused me from eating that very day, and she locked me inside the shop, and she went home with the key. You know, in the market there, in the area market, by 6 o'clock they will start locking all the gates, entrance and the exit gate. They will lock everywhere. So I was made to sleep in that shop, only me. Then with that light, in the middle of the night, I was scared to even open my eye, because by the time I shut my eyes, like as if I was seeing ghosts close to me. Like I was crying, nobody to rescue me that very day, until the following morning. She resumed work. She resumed her shop by 11 a.m. that morning. When she came, instead of asking me to take my bath or even eat, she started beating me again, because I urinated in the shop there. There was no how I could go out. I was pressed. I have to urinate inside the shop there. So then when she came, she beat me up for urinating inside the shop, and still made me. The only thing she did was, when she was coming to shop, she brought clothes for me. Instead of me asking me to go and bathe or looking for nearby, there's a small girl, at least you can bathe outside there, she just asked me to change my clothes, sweep the whole shop, and go back and hawk. All those periods I was with her. Each time I do something, she'll beat me, she doesn't feed me. Even that period, she has a boyfriend then that comes to the house. So whenever the boyfriend comes, anything I do, she will report me to the man, because she stays in one room. So I will be made to sleep under the bed. I will sleep anytime the man is around. I will sleep under the bed until when the man leaves in the morning. So then one day, I never knew my mom, who happens to be her sister that stays in the same market, in the same about with her, happens to be my mom. I never knew she was my mom. So each time I hawk and pass through my mom's shop, which is her aunt, my aunt too, my aunt will call me, Auntie Stella will call me and say, oh, come, I will come. She will give me food. Sometimes she buy food and she will keep for me, because she knows that I'm going to hawk past her shop there. So among all my mom's sisters, like among all my aunties, my mom was the only one I loved so much. I never knew she was my mom. So each time I hawk mineral and pass through my mom's shop, because my mom sells machine parts then, if I pass through her shop, she will call me, she will buy, and so many hair rashes on my body, she will always want to pinch those rashes and buy me food. And so it got to a point that I don't know how my aunt knew that I used to eat in my mom's shop, who happens to be her sister. She now told me that, why do I always pass through Auntie Stella's shop? Why am I eating there? I said, she's our auntie now. Sometimes if I pass there, she'll buy something, she'll buy mineral, she'll make her people.
And you didn't know it was your mom?
I didn't know she was my mom.
But you used to call her Auntie Stella?
I used to call her auntie, and she was my favorite. So I remember vividly one certain time I went to her shop that I was sick, and I was still made to hawk. So when I passed through her shop, she touched my body. My body was low. She was crying. And I asked Auntie Stella, why are you crying now? She said, I will not understand. She was just crying. and she gave me food and gave me paracetamol. I said, why are you crying? She said she doesn't know, that I should not worry. I never knew she was crying because she's my mom. She's being hot. One day, and I told her, Auntie, let me stay with you. I don't want to stay with Auntie Clementina again. She said, no, that she's not staying alone, that she's squatting with her friend. I said, okay. So, I don't know whether she went to village and go and tell my grandfather that I was not going to school. So, my grandfather now sent a message to my auntie that I stay with, that if he does not go to school, return her back to the village. So, along the line, she doesn't even like taking me to the village, but not on one fateful day we went to village. Something happened. I think my grandmother was sick, so all of us went to village, and I said I'm not coming back to Aba again. My step grandmother now fought her that look at how lean this girl is, you're not taking good care of her. Even in the village, she started treating me well in the village when we traveled. Unlike how she treats me in Aba, she was not baiting me. She has never baited me before in Aba. She would be baiting me. So and I told my step grandmother that she doesn't take care of me like this. In Aba, my step grandmother and I told her that I'm no longer going to follow her to Aba again. So that was how they fought because of me. I was not made to stay in the village. Then my mom, their last born, my auntie, their last born. So she did her marriage because she was pregnant. She now told my grandfather that she wanted to take me to Lagos, that she's going to take care of me. She was going to put me in school. That was why I found myself back to Lagos in Ikotu. So living with my aunt in Ikotu, I was made to use Omo, that blue Omo they tie in the nylon to bathe. That was when Joy soap and Lux soap, that's when those soap came out. So she uses those soap for herself, her husband and the baby. Why I use the Omo they tie in the nylon, I use it to bathe.
That is, you use detergents to bathe?
Yes, I use that.
Why
blue
them
Omo.
They use bathing soap?
Yes, that's what I used to bathe every time.
Is it that they were poor or something?
No, like they were okay, but then they was living in a room and parlor, face me and face you. Then, so each time I use that soap, that Omo to bathe, all my body will be scratching me, and if I scratch and come close to my aunt, she wants like that I'm always scratching, that I have disease. Sometimes she will beat me. I don't even know what to do. I just felt helpless. At the time I would tell her, Auntie, please let me even go back to the village. Take me back to the village. Each time I say take me back to the village, I will be made a punching bag. He said that should flog me or the husband will kick me. That's how I was living there until when we went to holiday at Sulere, our elder sister place to stay. Like we went there for holiday. So getting there, I told the aunt, that's the elder sister. I just told her, Auntie, I don't want to go back again. I don't want to follow Auntie Patient back to her place again. So the woman was like, you should put this guy in school now. She said that.
How old are you now?
Then?
No, now in this part of your story.
In this part of the story? Then I think I was 10.
10, okay.
10, 11. So staying in Sulere, then my aunt said okay that I should stay with her for a while, that they want to take me to deliverance because my aunt, the one I stayed with in Ikotu, told them I'm possessed. So because they attend Watchman Church, so my aunt in Sulere.
Why did they make that statement?
I don't know. They only said I'm possessed. So my aunt in Sulere, and I said okay, which is their elder sister, said that okay, they're going to take me for deliverance. So from going for deliverance, I was made to stay there. That's when she now put me in school. I started from primary 4. So from that primary 4, I was able to catch up a bit by bit, even though I was not too doing well in school because I wasn't attending school before. So it was there I realized that the person I saw as my aunt in Aba happens to be my mom, because each time I sit on the couch in their house, they would tell me, is this your father's house? Sit on the floor. The children will bully me. If I fight with the children, the husband will beat me up. Why are you fighting with the owner of the house? They used to say it in the Igbo adage. So each time I'm on TV, is this your father's house? Go look for it. So it got to a point if my auntie husband goes out to buy something for his children, he doesn't buy for me, then they will eat, they won't give me. So that very day, he bought gala, and my aunt now divided the gala, one of the gala, into 2 and gave me half. So the man was so angry. He was like telling my aunt that in Igbo, who born make a train. I told you I don't want this girl in this house. You are inconveniencing us with this girl. Most of the things I will be feeling bad. It got to a point I have to walk up to her. I said, Auntie, who is my mother? Who is my father? Because I don't understand again. I was thinking that I'm their last born. But why am I being treated like this? If I ask any question, I will be beaten. Instead of me getting any reply or being taken care of like a child, I would get beaten up. So then my aunt then I was when I was in JSS2, going to JSS, I was writing my junior WAEC. The man just woke up one morning and said, I don't want this girl in my house. I cannot even train. I'm not done training my children. I don't want this girl in my house. Like, the man was always maltreating me in the house then. So my TPH, the one that says in the container, asked me to come back to her place and finish up. I should come back to her place. From her place, I should be going for my junior WAEC. So she promised to put me in school. After my junior WAEC, that she's going to put me in SS1. I said okay. Then I started growing breast small. So I went back to Ikotu to stay because she has a new baby again. So the reason why she have to beg for me to come back so I can be carrying the baby for her. So getting back to Ikotu, I was not going for my junior WAEC in Sulere. I was able to finish up with my junior WAEC. So my auntie that stays in Ikotu, she's a tailor. While her husband works in Nigeria, Apapa. So each time I don't go to shop with her, I'll be in the house to take care of, like every Saturday, I don't go to shop with her. I'll be in the house taking care of the children and cleaning up everywhere, environmental, fetching water from the well. So sometimes in the night, if I want to sleep, the husband sleep on the couch. Though they are staying in a room and parlor. So he will leave the room and come to the parlor and lie down on the couch. Sometimes I will feel probably heat while I'm made to sleep on the floor. So sometimes the man will just fall on top of me and I will be feeling heavy. Like, I was like, by the time I would react, he would like, oh, sorry, that is a mistake. So I felt that probably he just fell. So he has been doing that, like he did that like 3 times. I don't know what to do. So one day I was in the kitchen with my aunt. I just told my aunt, that day she was in a good mood. I just told her, auntie, I told her in Igbo, I said, auntie, some night, if you lie down, brother will sleep on the couch and fall on top of me. The next thing I received was a heavy slap on my face. My aunt slapped me that I'm trying to spoil her husband. I should not say this thing outside. That probably he fell down and I'm saying this. I said, the next thing I received beating that very day, which I was made to keep quiet. So I felt that okay, probably true, he just fell down. So I didn't know. I never knew his motive. I never knew his intention. So one day, I was in the house with him. On that Saturday, he didn't go to work. So he wrote something on the paper for me. And I said, there's one film you and I are going to watch. It is called Blue Film. Don't tell your auntie. He now gave me the paper. I was like, Blue Film? What's like, I was, in my head, I was like, Blue Film? But for him to say I should not tell my aunt, it means that this is bad.
How old were you then?
Then I was 15. So at first, I was like, I was contemplating within my head that what is Blue Film? Like, apart from this normal TV we watch, which other film? But for him to say I should not tell my auntie, it means that it's bad. And I don't know how to approach my aunt because she was harsh. The first one I told her I received beating. So how do I go about approaching my aunt? So I just kept it to myself.
So you guys later watched it together?
No, we didn't watch the film. We didn't watch it because before then I don't know his intention then. So then he bought a new car 404 then, and he bought in the compound then. He happens to be the richest in the compound then. So when he bought that new car 404, there's this boy that used to come around to help him wash the car. So he's always with the boy. Anytime he didn't go to work. So that very day I went to pick the children from school. I was coming back from school. I met the boy on the road. So the boy escorted me back based on the fact that he knows me. He escorted me back to the house. So I was like, I told him, I can't even remember the boy. He was like, I said, there's one film they call Blue Film. What is the film? The boy now shouted, hey, small girl like you want to watch Blue Film? I said, no, what is the thing? Is it bad thing? I said, somebody wrote it and gave me. He said, who wrote it? I said, somebody. He said, I will tell your uncle. I said, don't tell my uncle. I want to know what is. And I can't even tell him it's my uncle. So that, I said, don't tell me what is this. He said, and that he's going to tell my uncle. I said, okay, it's my uncle that wrote that thing to me. And he said I should not tell my auntie, but don't tell him more. But I want to know what it is. The boy now laughed and said, okay, I will not tell you. Since you say it's your uncle that told you, don't worry. Then the boy escorted me to the house and sat on the bench outside our house. Later, he now left. So on that unfaithful day, after that same day, my auntie that went to shop came back on time. Because if my auntie goes to shop, she comes back like 9 sometimes because of traffic. So my aunt came back by 7 o'clock. I was like, oh, because she bought something she wants to cook. I thought she wants to cook soup. She was like, what happened? Where is she went to? Which is their daughter? I said, she's here. He said, where is her brother? I said, he's not back. He said, brother called her on phone. I told her that she should come back, that something is happening in the house. I said, not to know. He said, did anybody fall inside the well? I said, no. Chiwendu is here. Everybody is fine. I said, okay, maybe there's a call from the village. Let's sit down and wait. Then my uncle that used to come back by 10 o'clock, now came back immediately 8:30. You know, and I even welcome him like things he came back with. I went and carried his bag like the way he used to. I came back, we went inside. I said, but I welcome. He said, okay. We all sat down. Then the next thing I heard, my auntie was like, asking him what happened. He now sat down. The next thing I heard, Ify in Igbo, who did you bring to this house? I said, where? Is they inside this house? I said, nobody came to the house. I said, you brought a man to this house? I said, sir, no, I did not bring anybody to this house. So it's only that boy that used to follow you, that boy that used to wash your car. He came, he saw me on the road, he came and he stopped in the company. And you remember, he said it's a lie, you brought a man into this house. I said, sir, there's nobody, I did not bring any. The next thing, he started beating me, started slapping me. I was like, my auntie that was harsh started crying. I said, no, now don't beat her like that, don't beat her like that, don't beat her like that. The next thing, he pushed my auntie inside the room and closed the door, started beating me and was pressing my breast, and the breast was paining me. I said, but I did not bring anybody to the house, but leave me.
Wait, how was he pressing it?
Like as he was beating me, he was pressing me like this. Then I was having small breast and stone, so it was like.
Were you struggling with how?
Like he was beating me. It was, I don't know.
He was using one hand to press it.
Yes.
Using one hand to beat it.
Yes. Then I was not crying. It was when he pushed my auntie inside the room that he was not shouting, who did you bring to this house? Then he was not beating me. Who did you bring to this house? He was not pressing me. So I was not using one of my hands. I said, but that like in Igbo, but that happened. That's when I was not struggling with it. That's when he stopped pressing me and started beating me, tore my clothes and pushed me out of the house. Immediately he tore my clothes. My auntie was in the room where she was hitting the door. Both of them are still alive. My auntie was hitting the door from inside. Biko, happy ya, Biko, kwa yege buko mado, like in Igbo. She was shouting that you will kill somebody. Leave her alone. With hope that he was just only beating me. Then he was able to, when he opened the door, and I ran out without even wearing anything. He now ran after me in the compound. They're running around me in the compound. Then there's a woman at the back of our house there. Her name is Mama Angela. I'm sure that woman should be alive. The woman now ran out. I was like, leave this girl alone. Every day you not gonna beat this girl. If I don't want this girl, man, I send her back to village. Every day I'm gonna maltreat this girl. I will carry person picking come Lagos. I'm not gonna beat her. The woman was like, he was like telling the woman, mind your business. So I was running around the woman. The woman now took me inside her house. Then my uncle now came straight to the woman's place, even pour what she was cooking away, dragged me out and threw me. Then I was so skinny. My uncle threw me up and I fell down and fainted. That's when my uncle stopped beating me. He thought I passed out. He stopped beating me and ran back inside. Everybody now rush out and was pouring me water. The woman was shouting that she was going to use police to arrest him, and so I was able to get myself. The woman now gave me her daughter's clothes to wear. After giving me the clothes, she was like, do you have anywhere to go? I said, I don't have anywhere to go. The other woman, I was like, okay, I have somebody. I just lied. I just need to leave that place. At that period, I was 15. I just needed to leave the premises because he might come out again and start hitting me. I just needed to leave that premises immediately. I said, I get where to go. I have somebody, one of my auntie plays in Sulere. I need to go there. I don't have money. The man gave me 500 naira. I said, yeah, run, enter motor, they go meet that your auntie in Sulere. So when the man gave me the money, I don't even water. They gave me water to drink. I don't even know. I knew that going to Sulere back to my big auntie place is not even going to be a good idea. I'm just where I was never wanted. So I didn't even know what to do. I was just roaming around the streets. Like I was just going around the whole street.
So you decided to run away? I
just left that premises. I ran away. I was just roaming around the street of Ikotu Egbe. Anywhere I see, I will sleep. Anywhere I see where they close shop, I will just lie down there and sleep. In the morning, I will continue. And the good part of it is that those periods, God was just saving me. Like I was supposed to encounter probably people kidnapping me, and as small as I was, in fact, it got to a point that I was not even brushing teeth, nothing. I was not bathing. It was just still that one clothes I was wearing. I was just roaming around. I would just, anywhere I see traffic, I would go and beg for money. I would say, but I never eat. Some people would just throw 10 naira out for me. Some people just give me 5 naira. Then anywhere I will go, I will just, but I never eat on, like, in traffic, like anywhere I go, I will just begging, but that's nowhere to sleep. People literally saw me as a mad girl that period. Anywhere I see, I will just sleep, and I don't even know. That was how I was able to, like, when I made little money from begging, I went back to Sulere, my auntie place. There is this woman in the compound there where we stay together in my auntie place. Mama Oloma, she attend Deeper Life. So that night, I went to that place. I went to the woman place. That day was on Tuesday, because every Tuesday used to be my auntie church period. They go to church every Tuesday. That is watchman. So their church is every Tuesday. So that Tuesday, I knew they were not going to be in the compound. That night, I went to that compound. I went to Mama Oloma place, and I met with her. The woman was shouting, "Look at how you are." I explained everything to her. The woman said, okay, that her daughter stays somewhere, that I should go. She gave me address of her daughter place. I should go there. I should go back to Ikoto, that her daughter, Auntie Oloma, stays somewhere around in Ikoto. She not give me money. Going back to her daughter place, I can't even remember. I don't know the place. The address she gave me, I lost it. That's how I found myself in Ikeja under bridge. From Ikeja there, at Olowu. I don't know if you know Ikeja.
Yes,
You
I
know
do.
Olowu. So I found myself in Ikeja under bridge, where I was like still the same, sleeping around there. So getting there, I was still doing the same Bambiala stuff. Then I met one woman who was like where I was sleeping. The woman came with broom. Like when she came, she saw me there. She was like, maybe I'm a witch. That why am I sleeping in her shop? Like in her shop there. She was not flogging me with that broom, shouting, like calling Holy Ghost fire. I was not begging. I said, I'm not a devil, I'm not a witch, please help me. She was like, what are you doing here? Now I said, ma, please. She was even talking to me. She was afar. Why are you talking to me? She was staying afar. So when she saw the sincerity in me, she now came closer. I'm smelling, that you are even smelling. And I narrated my all this to her. The woman was like, that she cannot help me, that I'm smelling, that she can only introduce me to people that I can sell market for. Then the woman now gave me water to bathe, because her shop there, she now gave me a bucket of water. He said, move to that place near gutter there. So I was able to bathe. All those people this wheelbarrow that used to sell clothes, all those people that used to push clothes in the wheelbarrow, then the woman just bought all this okrika then for me and gave me to change. He said, but I know if you help you, I don't want police wahala, but this is all I can do for you. The woman just gave me clothes and for me to change, and gave me 100 naira that time. So that I said I should go to that place. You go see where they need sales girl. Go there. I just went, and I went to where all those people that are selling paraga at under the bridge there. And I said, ma, I can help you sell
What's
market.
paraga?
Paraga, like all this ogogoro.
Oh, what she means is alcohol. The ones that is in sachet gin.
So I told the woman, I said, I can help you sell. The woman says both pure water and all those things. She now said, okay, that she has girls and boys that will go and hawk. After hawking, she will give you like either 15 naira to eat or 100 naira. So that was how I mingle with them. Then I will go and help her sell pure water. If I sell enough pure water, she will give me 100 naira. But if you don't sell enough, like if you don't sell up to 3 or 4 bags, she will give you 15 naira. So that was how I was able to survive. After then, the night, all of us will put something on the floor there at Ikeja there and sleep. That's
How old were you then?
I was 15 going to 16 then.
Which year was this?
Can't remember the year. Then. So that was how I was able to hustle my way at under the bridge then. Then from there, I met a woman that sells restaurant, classic kitchen at Olowu. So then at the period I was hawking pure water for this woman, I just realized that I wasn't getting enough. So I started looking for where they would put sales gear. So I saw where they put sales gear stuff. I went there. So I went to the woman, classic kitchen. So the woman was able to like employ me in that place. And I told the woman that I don't have where to stay. The woman said, no problem, I can sleep in the shop there. So after selling, like attending to customers with the woman, because the woman is from Akwa Ibom, so I was able to learn how to cook there, learn how to cook some of all this Calabar food, afang, all those edita, atama. So I was able to learn how to cook there, but I was not having where to stay. I was sleeping in her shop there. Then the woman was paying me 5,000 naira that period. So I would work I will sleep there. In the night, in the morning again, I'll wake up, wash the whole plate. Then she will come, she will cook. Then I'll carry everything, still serve. Then she got another place in airport where I was able to go with her. She employed more people. That was how I was able to work, and the woman was paying me. So later, the woman now called me because I was so smart. She said, what? I want to know about your parents. I narrated everything. I don't have where I don't have. She was like, whoa, that she really felt bad about my story. That she's going to help me to go back to school. That what do I want to do? I said I want to be a newscaster. I want to be an actress. She said that she cannot train me in school, but she can always help me with my salary and save my salary. Then I can start with computer school. I said okay. So when she was able to save, I was able to save. She saved 19,000 for me from my salary. I was able to go to IMS computer school at Obakra in Ikeja. That was, this period was 2016, something like that. 2000 I can't remember the year, but if I see my certificate, I'll remember. So I was able to go to IMS computer school. From there, something happened to the woman. She died.
Try. Yeah,
so when she died, there was a customer of ours that comes to the shop there, Auntie Glory, that I have a number. So I now called Auntie Glory and said, "Ma, don't have where to stay. My madam where they stay with don't die." Auntie Glory, I said, "Okay, I should come to AIF Barrack in Ikeja." So that was how I went to meet Auntie Glory. Started staying because her father happens to be a policeman. So I was now living with Auntie Glory and her father. Then she now told me that I told her I want to work. She now took me to agent that got me a hotel work at Oshodi, where I was now working as a waitress. Where this Kokozaria, Grand Roses Hotel, where I met Solomon, Kokozaria, Big London, Ajasa, so many of all these people. So that's the hotel they used to lodge. So I met them there. So working in that place, that was where I gathered my hotel experience as a hotelier. I started from waitress to receptionist. So from there, I was able to secure one room apartment for myself, where I was now staying. If I close from work, if I'm off, I'll go to my house there to stay. Then all my life I want to go to school. I still need to go to school. So because I didn't attend SS1, I didn't attend SS2, I didn't attend SS3. I stopped at that SS3 when I wrote my junior WAEC. So that period, I still wanted to go to school. So when I spoke to somebody said that it doesn't matter, that you can write GCE, you can write, you can even write JAM. I said, how can I write JAM without having WAEC? They said, go and write GCE or NECO. So and I bought GCE form because I was not much enlightened. Like I don't know mathematics very well. So I got F9 in maths. So then they said I cannot use it to buy any JAM form, that I should go and write NECO. So I was able to pay somebody special center to be able to write. When I bought NECO, I paid for special center and I got credits in all my subjects. Then I was able to buy JAM form. When I bought JAM form, I applied for Ambrose Allen University.